So Daniel, so this video is the real reason why I'm raising pigs for Arms Family Homesteads. So what do you think the real reason is?
Well, the real reason is because
Good. Let me do the hard part. Yeah. Well, I'm back out here at the off-grid property. Let's take a look and see if any of this is set up yet. We actually got a little bit of rain early this morning, and it's still wet and messy out here. But I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you're watching this at. I appreciate you guys stopping by today's video. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I think you guys will really like what we got going on here on our channel, not only at the off-grid property, but just our family in general. I think you guys really enjoy this. I hope you do anyways. But what we're going to be doing today, let's look at this fence real quick first and we'll get into it. It's straight as an arrow. That feels like it's set up pretty good. That one's set up pretty good. Now I'm worried about these small ones. Let's see over here. Let's walk over here. Oh, that's solid. This one's in the ground really deep. Yep, that's good. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that, and they're probably still not 100% dried in, but they are pretty dang solid. So yeah, that's good. I'm glad we got that done. So anyways, what this video is about, I'm going to explain to you here in a little bit the real reason why I'm going to be raising pigs for Arms Family Homestead, and I think you guys will understand. You'll understand why Daniel has asked me to raise his pigs for him this year, and it's for a good reason. But before we get all into that, and we're going to go meet Daniel later on in this video. We're picking up the pigs today, but since I told you guys, if you've been following the little series here that we're doing on this pig pen, that I probably wasn't going to get it. I probably wasn't going to get it done before I met up with Daniel to get the pigs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to 2 years ago, and if I can get some old footage, I'll throw some in here right now. And that's what we did 2 years ago with these pigs. We used Premier One electrical fence netting, and I still have it. I actually got a brand new box that they sent me last year, but we just never got to use it, but we're going to use it today. So we're going to set the electric fence. Now I know some of you guys, if you follow Daniel's videos, you will see his got out, a storm blew over his. His is a different netting. It's a bigger one. The wind could catch it way easier than what this stuff is. This is actual pig or hog netting, and knock on wood, I guess, if you're superstitious, but when we raised the 3 pigs in this 2 years ago, they never got out one time. The fence got blown over just a little bit one time in a really, really bad storm, but that's because I didn't have it staked like it was supposed to. So I'm very, very confident in this netting, or I would not be doing it, because we're not out here every day. But as soon as they get out here, we will be checking on them every day. Do we really have to? Probably not. We could probably go a couple, 2-3 days without checking on them, because we're gonna have them on automatic stuff, but we're only like 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops to get out here, so we can check them every day. It's not going to be an issue. So yeah, I'm extremely confident in this netting. I don't think they're going to get out. You know, things can happen, but if I wasn't confident, I knew I couldn't do it. If I thought this was a bad idea, I definitely wouldn't do it. Now, before we get in, I know it's a little bit of talking here, but I know I have a pig set up at the house right now. I could put these pigs in my pig pen at home, and then once we get this done, I can bring them out here. But the thing is, if you guys remember, we got a sick pig last year in over there, and I just don't want to put them in there and chance another one getting sick. I don't know if it just happened to get sick because they got sick, or if there's actually a parasite in the pig pen. I don't know. So we actually lost one, if you remember that, and one was stunted. The one that we had a pig roast with was actually stunted, so 2 of them got sick. So I don't even want to chance. I don't want to take these pigs over there and even chance them getting sick. It could be nothing. They could go over there and thrive, but I think they're going to be just fine over here on the property, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to set this netting up. I'm going to show you that, and then once we're done here, we're going to meet Daniel back up Another bug. You guys seen that the other day. We're gonna meet Daniel back over in town, so stay tuned for that. Let's walk over here and see exactly where I want to put this, because there is a few dry spots. And what I'm thinking too, me and my father-in-law eventually are going to build a shelter in this, but I think I'm going to go buy a portable one like that Daniel has, just like the one Daniel has. Those work awesome, and I can get that in here. Let's see here. So yeah, some of this stays drier than the rest. So I think this is where I'm going to put it. Check this out. We actually have a little waller right there to put it, but I think I'm going to put it right in here where it's all green, because this actually stays drier than the rest. It's a little bit high. It's a little bit higher ground than over there and around over here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll run it around that tree and we'll come around over here, depending on how much net we got.
Well, I'm doing my best to be alone here, hands on my heart. But my head's in the clouds and I'm looking for another way out to satisfy my mind. And these faded walls, they're closing. My heart is always open to another chance. And this feeling, oh, it makes me smile. And these faded walls, they're closing. My heart is always open to another chance. This feeling, oh, it makes me smile. And now you're wasting no more time on these games. I'm too old to play around. And now you're wasting no more time in these days. I tend to run away with my runaway heart. That's the thing about hope, it don't last here. You gotta make your own. The first thought on my mind when I wake and I open my eyes, it's not over. Well, maybe I sound hopeless, or I might be chasing ghosts, but that's alright. Cause this feeling, oh, it makes me smile. Now you're wasting no more time on these games. I'm too old to play around. And now you're wasting no more time in these days. I tend to run away in my runaway heart. Maybe I sound hopeless, or I might be chasing ghosts, but that's alright. These faded walls are closing. My heart is always open to another chance. Oh.
Okay, that's what I got set up, and that's plenty of room for pigs. Probably a little bit overkill if I had like two, because pigs don't need very much space. So my pig pen is probably about, looking at this, well, it's 100. This is a 200-foot roll, so 200 feet. So it's about what, a third bigger maybe a little bit more than a third, but not by much. So if I was living out here and full time, which hopefully sooner than later, if we were out here and I wanted to split some pigs up, I didn't want them in this pen, the one that we're building. I got some different kind or whatever. I just didn't want to male in with the female. I would not hesitate to pull this back out again and raise the other pigs in this too, alongside this pen. That's how much confidence I have in this Premier One netting. Been using it for several years now, and it's been awesome. It's been an awesome product. I'm gonna go ahead and stick the electrical charge on it. I got to get my my charge meter. I'll bring that back out with me. Next time you see me out here, I'll have it and I'll test the fence before I put the pigs in it, because you want to make sure the whole fence is charged, and we'll do that before we put them in there. So let's get the charger set up and just see what it does. We'll walk over here and I'll test it with my hand. That was definitely hot, but we'll test on the other side of this connector. Yep, it's going. And the thing about these fences, Daniel's already had the pigs on a half of, I think a half of his pen was this electric, or one wall of it, and so they're already trained to it. So that's a bigger plus. The thing about it is that whenever the pigs touch it with their snout that's wet, it gives them a lot bigger jolt than with my hand sitting there touching it, and it was uncomfortable to leave my hand up there. So let's go meet up with Daniel and find out the real reason why I'm going to be raising his pigs this year.
It's just a piece of rubber laying up there. I just was trying to give it some shade.
Okay.
So I don't know. Downwind, it blew it right in my face. Now, I don't know how we're going to get this tarp. If we can get them to walk, slide that. Yeah. Well, so what I did, I put all the hay in there. I didn't want it to get hot. So I just,
Here, just leave that.
so I just hose that hay down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why don't you just pull the whole tarp on it?
Because you got 500 pounds of pork standing on it. We're going to have to walk. Well, we come over a track meet. A friend of mine needed some pigs, so we just brought them. They were born in February. That worked pretty good. Okay. Yeah, they just walked right on over.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. Daniel's delivering bacon seed now.
That's right.
That went pretty easy, didn't it?
Special delivery. I drove 3 hours to bring you those. And that
So,
went
We're-
very easy.
I don't know what kind of shady stuff you got going on, but he had us meet at the Hard Rock.
You know, I was in law enforcement for a long time. We know what goes on at casinos. There's a lot of drug deals and things happen in casino parking lots. These may be stolen pigs.
Well, the people that came up here, that's the first time they've seen a pig deal go down, isn't it?
That was definitely the first time they'd seen a pig trade in the parking lot.
So Daniel, so this video is the real reason why I'm raising pigs for Arms Family Homesteads. So what do you think the real reason is?
Well, the real reason is because I'm the guy that finds things. You couldn't find any pigs. So I found the pigs, and you're gonna raise them.
I kind of like that.
And you got a butcher that's much better than
Might be
mine.
it right
Our
there.
processor is not great on pork, so this is getting kind of gross.
What'd you bring me? DJ said there might
That's
be
creek
something.
water, man.
There's no telling what's in that. So,
Fresh creek water.
I've been getting a lot of emails and comments. People are saying that, tell me thank you for doing a service to you. And there's like, Daniel just
appreciate
can't raise bacon. And they get all this excuse, Daniel's too busy fishing, Daniel's too busy going to Florida. And I've been defending you.
Hey, I'm okay with those excuses.
I've been defending him. He can raise his own bacon seed. But like Daniel said, we have a processing date. And I actually had an extra one, so it worked out really well.
Yeah.
We had an extra processing date.
splashing up and hitting
That's
me. I just
gross.
don't- not
Look at it.
comfortable with
Look at
it.
it coming out of my truck.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we have
You're welcome.
I actually had an extra date set up just in case. I usually do that, and time comes I'll cancel one. Anyways, Daniel's processor didn't do real good on your bacon last year.
No, the pork chops and the hams and everything were great, but the bacon was
It just fell
it's like-
apart.
it crumbles. It just falls apart. I should have brought you some. is what I
You should have, yeah, for
I
sure.
forgot all about it.
I think they overcured it. Is what I'm guessing. I don't know though. They did something
No,
wrong.
It's rough.
So the ones that we've always done, we've had great success with
I think
bacon.
we just got
all right, hold on.
Well, we got a pig deal going down. We're staying the night. We got track meet tomorrow. All right. You
But-
were talking about bacon. Talking about our terrible
Oh
bacon.
yeah, terrible bacon. So, anyways, the processors that we go to always has really good bacon. It has for us in the past 3 or 4 years. The stuff we gave you, the same processor. So that's the real reason why we got the pigs up here. We got a better processor in today. The
Yeah.
dates are so
The
hard to
dates,
come by.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Now, the way it is right now, you pretty much have to have processing dates before the animal's even born.
that's what I did. Yeah, I've had this date for 3 months.
It takes 6 months to raise a pig, 6-7 months, and a lot of processors are a year out.
Oh,
So
an easy year for sure. Yeah, it's crazy. But that's the reason why. So we'll catch you back at the homestead, the off-grid homestead, and we'll be putting these in the pen.
I'm gonna go to the Hard Rock Hotel, not casino, but we're gonna have state track meet tomorrow. Weston's not running. He's jumping, high jump, long jump. He's number 2 in the state right now, so not bad for a first-year track athlete.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I seen DJ doing finger exercises for the slots. Is that what that was for?
No,
Got that quarter.
See you guys later.
Tap, tap, tap.
no.
Hey, we're over at my brother's house. Vincent, he's gonna get 2 of the pigs. He's getting the 2 pink ones. He's wanting a smaller one to roast. So there's one smaller one, and the other pink one's the biggest one in there. So these would be good first 2 pigs for him. And if he wants to roast the one, it's gonna be perfect size for him to roast on his smoke pit. So go check out Our Rustic Life on YouTube, and you can see him growing these pigs. Oh. Well, they smell good. Throw down one to there. Video, someone's stealing my pig. Grab his back leg. I can't get to it. Try it. Both legs. There. Golly. Here, grab it. Face off. Good. Let me do the hard part. Yeah. I think I did the hard part there. I think these pigs are going to like it over here in this pen. He's got my old water, my feeder. He got a couple feeders. That's all the stuff that we used to use, and he repurposing it. You know, they're making themselves at home.
Oh, it's on. I found out.
Touch it.
Yeah. Actually,
Go test it over here.
oh, did we never strap this thing back down?
Okay, you can see how we got it backed up. So this is the plan. I want to just pull this cage all the way off past the fence here. We backed up over the fence, and kind of hopefully they just kind of fall down in there, and that'll be a lot easier on us. So that's what we're gonna try, and we'll see what happens. Wish us luck.
Keep pulling it. There.
I don't want them to fall through this one.
I thought we were gonna keep scooting the pin all the way out.
It's okay. Not too much will get underneath it.
Perfect.
Didn't take long. They're pretty thirsty. Look at that. They've had a long drive today. So these are like the ones we got last year. These are Hampshires, and we got them from the same place. Daniel picked them up. So that's the deal that we worked out with Daniel, is that he was going to pick. We can't find pigs around here at all. If there are any, they're super expensive, and Daniel's guy sells them pretty reasonable price. So the deal was Daniel just bought all the pigs, fed them for about 3 weeks now, I think, and I'm going to finish them out. And I got a processing date for his and for 3 of ours, and that's the deal. That's why we're really raising Daniel's pigs, is because we already have the dates and he got the pigs, so it's kind of a win-win for both of us. And they're just rooting around like crazy. I'm gonna put some feed in here and watch them eat a little bit. That one's already found the water, and hauled these other 3 will walk over there. They'll wander over there in a little bit. But I checked all the fence all the way around it with my call it the fence checker, wherever it's at, and it's reading hot. It's good. So and these pigs are used to the electric fence already, so I shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. I'm probably gonna get some questions about predators out here. We thought we had a big cat. Turns out more likely it was a dog, and we'll just keep an eye on things. We'll be out here every day checking on them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some motion sensor lights, probably one right there, and then maybe one over there facing the woods that way. So maybe that will deter some. Oh, that one just got shot. Deter some animals that get close. I don't know. We'll see. And I think they're going to be fine. Pigs are extremely tough, and a lot of animals don't really mess with them. And these are big enough now where they can fight back. I bet they're pushing 60 to 70 pounds. It's kind of hard to tell on camera and in person, really. But I would guess between 60 and 70. That could be low. It could be high. I'm usually off, but let's take a look at them.
They ain't gonna be nothing like that one, but we'll give them a little something, something. And, that's something bad.
Would you eat some of that bug?
Man, I tell you what, you can't be too safe.
You're in Tick City, right? That's expensive stuff. What are you doing?
Put it under my Christmas gift.
I hear you. Pigs are making themselves at home. I'm gonna give them some feed. What do you think, Vince?
Man, I think this is cool. I really like your property out here. I'm glad I was able to come out here and get to give you a hand today. Everybody's been saying, hey, give your brother a hand. Well,
yeah, I had to promise you dinner just to get you out here, though. But yeah, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
yeah, you didn't even need me.
But hey, I appreciate all the help you gave me today.
Absolutely, man.
Even though I did all the work at your house with your pigs.
Hey, if anyone asks, man, I've been so helpful.
Yeah, okay, I'll let people know.
Yeah.
So I explained earlier, the reason why we got them out here, not at the property that we're living at, is just because we had some issues with some getting sick last year, and I'd rather chance them being out here with us not being here than them getting some kind of parasite at the house. I just don't know. I don't want to chance it. I think they're going to be just fine here. Time will tell. Like I said, I'm extremely confident in this Premier One netting. I raised 3 pigs. I think I've tried to show you some footage earlier of it. If you've seen it, you'll see what I'm talking about. In half this size, and my truck's shocking me because that's on the fence, so we're going to move that. We'll keep you updated on pigs. We'll give you updates and all that, and see. Well, I'm hoping they'll seal this this little pond up pretty quick, and I think they will, especially on a hot day. When it's pretty cool today, it's like in the 60s right now, but when it gets warm, they're going to water all that out and they're going to seal it off, and that water's going to hold pretty good. So we'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and click that notification bell like Hallie always says, and give us a huge thumbs up. And we love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.
I said, what are you talking about? I was like, what do you mean you... What do you mean you... It's not funny.
I got the camera on too.
That got me good. Hey, that fence works.
I hope that caught you.
Man, I hope so too.
Is it pointing at you?
Oh, yeah, it looks like it was pointing at me.
Well, Vincent got his butt shocked. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but it was pretty funny. I thought he was going to cry.
I said, what are you talking about? I was like, what do you mean you...